Uh. Then we got to get the schematics.
Okay.
Should go soon now. Yeah. No, we'll go north first.
Okay.
I don't know how to get these to drop.
Sam.
Where's the controls at? I'm trying to grind out these levels, brah. Trying to grind. What are you doing? We gotta kill the stuff here until we get that drop. Dude, this rogue just absolutely dumps. I know a lot of people, dude, that love that DLC. Yeah, they introduced like the co-op or the bigger co-op. I think you can have like 8 people in it or something like that. It's like 4 or 8 or something. I don't know, which is cool. Yeah, well, someday I may come around to it. And if I do, me and you'll play.
so mean. Look what they said in the chat.
What?
In the chat.
What's it saying over here? Green foil? Nah, we don't care about that. We don't care about no stinking Dween foil. Dween foil. Black Sting. Controls this here, loop around. Actually, I'll go do this first, which I don't want to because it's going to be super slow. It is what it is, I guess. Auto run. Straya. Chill out, man. Okay, you guys leave the lobby. It's that simple. Dude, my lips keep drying out. It's a weird feeling. My lips never do that. My lips, my back. So I was debating on just grinding all the way to 70 and not sleeping, just do a really long stream. But I don't know if I can, dude. I don't know if I can. At that point, I think I'd be putting my health at jeopardy. Because like if I don't get sleep, it affects my heart. Yeah, well, I'm about to be 65. But we're getting ready to get to Nagrand, you know, like that's Karazhan, but it's 2 weeks, or I want 70 so I can start making more gold. Get flying, go around, get herbs, faster herbs. Start working on better reputation and stuff. Be able to traverse a lot quicker or whatever. Get raid ready for Karazhan and stuff. But that's heroics. Plus, if I get 70 tonight, gotta worry about leveling and being, you know, max level for the raid. I'm not sweating it though, man. Like I can't play the game like I used to. You know, there's I think the fastest character on this server hit 70 in 12 hours or 16 hours. That's unreal, dude. I know Ampy, if you know who that is. I don't know if you know who that is. But Ampy, he's like one of the world's supposed greatest like WoW players, dude. He hit it in no time. Like, no time. Which to me is just completely wild. Yeah. Well, and they're like the bigger streamers too, man. They get catered to. It's like, all right, guys, full tier 3 and whatever, and we got 25 quests to turn in right as soon as the gate opens, the portal opens. We'll go ahead and get level 62 before we even go through the dark portal. That stuff's crazy, man. I can't... That... To me, that's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, that takes the fun out of it. But it may be fun for them. I don't know. What's fun for somebody else may not be fun for me. Alright, so Black Sting is not an elite. That's good. Different strokes for different folks. is another man's treasure? I don't know how that applies to this, but I'll go with it. What all have you done today, Jimbus? Dude, I went to bed like at a good time. I woke up at 3 p.m. 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Don't know what happened. I actually got a good sleep though. That never happens. Never, ever, ever, ever happens. And I got a pretty decent sleep. Usually I remember like waking up throughout the night and stuff and waking up like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so tired. But last night I slept. Woke up, immediately started cleaning. Bonk. Bonk. Slept till a good hour ago. When did you go to bed? What time did you go to bed, Fred? Something drops something there, so we gotta go do that. And then we gotta go down here. And go there. And go here. Get these. Okay. 1 p.m. Well, that ain't bad. You got 8 hours. 8, 7. I don't know. Do you at least like sleep good when you sleep, or because I know you got sleep apnea and stuff too. I think you said you got sleep apnea. Yeah, yeah. The sea pamp. The Papa Slapper. Oh no. Okay. That's who I was looking for, but I already got him. Rip. It says I'm unfriendly with these guys though, so... Dude, I hate this quest. I just remembered it. Not a fan, not a fan.
Ishnu dalbiet, Asha fela, Illumined like
I do not like these quests right here. But... what does this say? Investigate the spawning glen. Sporgers look pretty cool. I always thought that they look neat. Who's that? What are you doing, Kai? Dude, I don't know why my notifications ain't working. What word? I didn't hear nothing. Oh yeah, slash read. Oh, by the way, Jimby and Kai, because I've talked to you both about it. So I redid my driver, my GPU driver. I did every single step that we did before Jimby. I even disabled the Windows generic like stuff from doing anything. I booted a PC in safe mode with the internet unplugged. I did everything, dude. Textbook. I did all of the PowerShell stuff that it said to do, all of the commands, everything, dude, and it's still turning black. But now it's only whenever I play WoW. So I went into the options, and down here where it says direct, I put it on direct 11 instead of direct 12. So maybe that'll help. I don't know. How was your stream? What was you streaming? What was you streaming, man? What? Predecessor? That's like Paragon's game that another company took the assets over. It's like Smite predecessor or what? Is it a MOBA like Smite? Like Grux and all those guys? Like, are we talking about the same game? Yeah, my main is Grux in that, dude. I went one match. I got it on my YouTube somewhere. But dude, I went one match, 72 kills. 72 kills and 2 deaths. Like, I absolutely pooped on the entire lobby. It was a fun time. Fun time. It's either 72 or 74 in 2. I've never done that well in a MOBA. I probably never will do it again. But once the game is completely finished, dude, I'll probably play the crap out of it. But right now, it's still... they're still working on a lot of stuff. I stay updated with it. But it is a really fun game. It's got a really steep learning curve, dude. Yeah. I don't think there's like a training mode. Yeah, there is. There's, well, in Paragon there was one. I don't know if there's one in Predecessor. Yeah, dude, the learning curve So, you know how they do the abilities and stuff? It used to be a, what they called a card system. I don't know if they still do it. I don't see them actually doing the card system, because the card system was, dude, it was terrible, honestly. But it's definitely a fun game. Much more fun than Smite, in my opinion. There's not a whole lot of people making content for it either, dude. Who did you mainly run as? What's his name? It starts with a Chimera, I think is his name, dude. Dude, once he starts going, he just snowballs. You can't stop him. 2 matches. Next time you play Chimera if you jungle, dude. He's dirty. He is a straight up dirty butt. Dang it, dude, what is his name? I know who you're talking about. I was playing Paragon whenever they released him, and he was so broken that, like, nobody knew how to counter him. What is his name? Is it Wraith? I can't remember his name. But I like going duo lane or jungle. His name is George. I can dig it. I can dig it. So Tim the Tatman's been streaming this again. I mean, he streams WoW occasionally. But dude, he said something that resonated with me, man. He said that he will not stream WoW a lot because it is his comfort game. And he said whenever you go streaming your comfort games, they aren't your comfort games anymore. And made a lot of sense. A whole lot of sense.
Goddess bless you. Go in peace. The sharp illumined Warcraft.
Made a whole lot of sense. But WoW is also a comfort game, but like, dude, I can stream it, play it. When I get burnt out, I get burnt out. Streaming it isn't going to make me get burnt out. WoW just on its own, I get burnt out on it. I know what I'm saying. Ready to be in the games? What do you mean? I just wish you actually enjoyed WoW, dude. Or any of the games that I enjoy playing that's multiplayer. But I also wish that I enjoyed some of the games that, you know, you want to do. There's bound to be something out there. The end games, like, for real, for real? I don't know how that would work. Well, Kai, whenever you die, we'll try to harness your conscience, and we will upload it into a game so where you'll live forever. It'd be crazy. It's like, well, I'm gonna go play this today. wanna go BS around with Kai. Sup, dude? Been stuck in here for a while. I need a goon. Or something like that. Put me in, coach. Cheating the system. Giving your buddies advantages over the game. Unlimited health. Max damage. Yeah. Sure, dude. Yeah. Totally. Dude. The verdant ring of the unliving. What is this, dude? Sounds powerful. Like plus 999 health, 999 damage. But this is a cursed object. Random curse affliction by equipping, and then just auto kills. And the name would change on it every single time. Like, the name would never be the same, so where people can't like post it online, be like, don't equip this ring. Like, make it painfully obvious, unobvious. By naming it like a really super awesome, powerful ring would be the name of it. And people would be all like, there ain't no way, dude. Seriously. Not cursed, but a little cursed. I mean, yeah, it is just a little bit. But just a little curse.
Peace be with you. Goddess watch over you. Go in peace.
Well, here we go. Time to get a mushroom sample. Mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Badger, badger. Yeah. I just saw something really funny about Fallout. Like, if you max out your agility early on, like, nothing can hit you. Everything that tries to hit you, like, it just can't. They're supposed to be making a new Matrix movie. Oh, dude, I watched a movie here not too long ago. It had the chick from the Matrix in it. It was a zombie movie. No, I don't know how to word it. It wasn't a zombie movie, but like nature fought back. Like the whole cordyceps thing from like Last of Us. And it was mutating humans into plant people zombies, plant people zombie things. But she is in it, and it was actually pretty decent. I need to finish watching it. I only watched like half of it. Fell asleep. No, it's on Zombieland. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. Look up the actress's name, and then it's a more recent movie. It just released either 2025 or 2026. It's about a dude that has amnesia, and his amnesia is getting worse and worse and worse in an apocalyptic world. Apocalyptic. Oh, world. Jedi. Look, guys, there's a starving bog lord. Die alone? That might be it. Read the description. Does it say so-and-so has amnesia? She's hardcore in it too, dude. Like, she played the role perfect. It was awesome. It was really, really good. I want to watch the second Greenland movie, man, because Greenland 1, what's his name? Gerard Butler is in it. It's about the end of the world. It is a movie? Okay. Watch it sometime, dude. It's really good. It's kind of weird in some parts, but that's what I call Kai. A mutated spore sack. What? Yo, what's up, my brother? You mutated spore sack? What's good? You know, some people got pet names. We got bog lord names. Oh. All those songs are good, by the way. I'll listen to them. I forgot to say anything, man. I've been so enveloped by WoW that, like, I haven't really communicated. I'm sorry. You've been working though, so. You go to work, I know life. There's a big fat pony. What'd you make a clip of? I said, I don't know. What did I say? I can't. I'm afraid it'll crash my computer if I do anything else while I'm streaming. My mic is working good? What do you mean? I don't change it. Stays the same. It's 1916 in your bread, in your bread. Clean it. Eat your bread, eat your bread. They are fighting because they are starving. They need your breadcrumb. This song sucks. This song sucks. You farted and it picked up clearly? I haven't farted. I'll let you know when I fart. Yeah. Always do. You'll know I'm farting because I'll make a fart noise. Did I make the fart noise with my mouth? Dude, what is going on here? Why is my filter? Okay. Oh, whatever. I don't understand what's going on. But I am clearly over it. I mean, one of these Alliance douchebags are gonna get this. Does it go ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba da? And it's 7 seals singing "Kissed by a Rose." Dude. Why is that so funny? Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. The world ain't ready for something so powerful. Dude, Seal has like one of the best voices ever. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I'm not debating none of that. Like, I absolutely love Seal's voice. And I will hands down say that, hello, dude, how do you say your name? Zix? I will hands down say that Kiss by a Rose, Kiss from a Rose, whatever it's called, is one of the best songs ever, man. And I'm a metalhead, bro. You know me. I love my deathcore. I love my metal. But that song, man, when I hear it, I can't help but sing it. I cannot tell you the lyrics unless I'm listening to it. Other than the ba-da-da-da-da. No, it isn't. It's about doing cocaine. He even said it in an interview. He said that he wrote that whenever he was going through like a severe coke binge. And it's either that, no, it's either that or heroin, one of the two. People tried deciphering it forever, and he came out and was just like, no, dude, it is about this. What are you up to? You better not be trying to sell me any art or Discord stuff. Because that's how they all start out when they try to be your friend. And then they say something later. They're like, what's your favorite games? And then it's like, so I make stuff. You should add me on Discord. And, well, you said LMAO, so you're obviously not. And that's how I get them. So welcome to the stream, real person. That's totally a real person. Maybe. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I'm trying to level this rogue. I'm about to hit 65. I'm still trying to determine if I want to level all the way to 70 tonight. I don't know what I want to do. But how are you, friend? Retail or classic? That's a big one. It means everything. That just sounds disgusting, dude. Mature spore sack. Ugh. Yeah, what? Yes, sir. Classic, gonna max out a character on here before I give retail a try. Do yourself a favor. Don't ever play retail until the classic progressive servers get there, so you'll never have to buy an expansion. Thank me later. What kind of class are you playing? What race? Are you enjoying it? Are you playing on Dreamscythe or what's the other server called? Night? Something. Night Slayer. Playing Dreamscythe, Night Slayer. I've been playing WoW for too long. Way too long. Since 2004. Closed beta. It's been a long time since I met you. And I don't even mean to step to. Ricky. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Dreamscythe created a character on Night Slayer today too, because why not? Not really much of it. Well, if you're not much of a PvPer, you better stay off of that server. It is considered to be one of the most toxic servers out of any game server of all time, if that tells you anything. And you play a gnome mage. No, this is like actual. This is actual WoW. I had to come back and play Burning Crusade servers, man. Burning Crusade was the best period for WoW ever. So much fun, dude. The raids are awesome. Just everything with this expansion is boobs up. Well, Zix, I got a horde tattoo on my neck, if that tells you anything. Alliance scum. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm joking, buddy. Mm-hmm. Good man, good man. See, you have taste. Not like playing a gnome mage. You should make a Tauren, another Tauren, and name it Gnome Muncher, and we will be best friends. Mm-hmm.
How you do it, man? You be careful, man.
Yeah, dude, I've been playing WoW for so long that, like, I just... It's, I've experienced almost everything that there is to experience. I'm very knowledgeable as well, so if you ever have any questions, feel free.
Stay away from her.
And I shall help you, brother. Alliance does suck, though. Ew. I'm not saying that all the people that play Alliance suck. I'm just saying Alliance sucks.
Spirits be with you, lad.
They are the true evil of Azeroth. Alright, dude, I got way too many quest items up in my mug. Watch this. 1 tap. 2 tap. Dead. I need to stop watching Burnt Peanut, bro. My vocabulary, like, I'm turning into Peanut little by little. What a... What is this guy doing, man? Cool. Yeah. Alliance douche. You don't, dude, unless you are very, very familiar with WoW. You do not want to play a rogue in Burning Crusade. They are considered to be the worst class in Burning Crusade. But I know what I'm doing. I used, in one of the previous expansions, I mained a rogue for essentially the whole expansion. Rogues are really good for PvP, though. But you said that you don't care much for PvP, so rogue's not going to be your thing. But something that you should do, that you will get... It's like, it's probably the best multi-class, and that's a druid. Druid, you get to be a rogue, you get to be a tank, you get to be a healer, you get to be a mage, you get to... Well, sort of a mage. It's a caster. But, like, you get to do so many different things as a druid. Plus, you get flight form, you get travel form, you get water form or aquatic form. All kinds of stuff, man. It is good soup. Good soup. Yeah, bear tanking is the best tanking in Burning Crusade. Nice. Nice, buddy. Nice. What do we do here? Release Murlocs. Alright, brother. Love you, man. Have a good sleep. It says to release the Moilax. Moilax. Go get them, little buddies. Be free. Yes. I did. Why? I usually, dude, add-on wise, I stay very minimal. I use Auctionator for my auctions, obviously, because I'm lazy. And then bags and inventory, I use Bagnon. I use Deadly Bot or DBM because, like, you kind of, if you're going to do raids and stuff, dude, it helps tremendously. Questy for my quest. So where, like, it'll show you where to go, all that. And that's pretty much it. I stay very, very minimal with add-ons. A lot of people will use like weak auras and all these fancy UI things and decurse and blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, dude, give me the bare minimum. I'm fine. Dude. I need to keep the pace up, man. Wait, who won the Super Bowl? Is the Super Bowl already over? Seahawks win, man. Or is it over? Oh no. But yeah, why do you ask? Somebody said Seahawks win, and then somebody said like the birds that eat trash off the beach. And somebody else said, you're thinking a seagull. It's not that bad. But then again, dude, like I said before, I've been playing the game for so long. I know pretty much where everything is. Call it a weird flex or whatever, or however you want to go about it. I'm not flexing though. But like, I've been playing WoW for so long, man, that I know pretty much everything. At least for the first 6 expansions, 5 expansions. But after that, I kind of just quit caring about WoW. But like I've said before, Burning Crusade, it's the best expansion. It is the GOAT. No. They might, like, way into the future, but their big focus right now, I think, is Classic Plus. I think if they're smart, it'll be Classic Plus, because Classic Plus is going to be the longevity that they're wanting. The Dark Portal never open, Outland and Northrend won't happen. They'll have a fresh take to be able to, like, fix the game and get it on an appropriate, like, canon again. How'd I hit that again and it's dead? Stop it, he's already dead. So Classic Plus is vanilla, right? But it's where they add more classes, they add more races, they add more content for vanilla, more raids, more dungeons, more everything across the board, more zones. So it'll be like expansions, but internal is the only way that I can think to word it. What? No, they are working on Classic Plus right now. Yes, but the Dark Portal will never open. Yeah. Kind of like Turtle WoW. Kind of like Turtle WoW, Ascension, Epoch, all those. But it'll be from Blizzard. But will Blizzard actually get it right? Probably not. But won't know until we try. Metzen's back on board, so if Chris Metzen has anything to do with Classic Plus, it'll be good. Whenever he left Blizzard, that's when the game started to really suck. I think Jimby, wasn't Metzen lead developer or something like that? Something like that, I can't remember. Was Chris Metzen the lead developer, the lead designer or whatever for WoW? I can't remember what his role was. All I know is that when Metzen left, WoW just took a dip and it sucked really bad. Like 90% of the modern stuff that's in WoW was what they did without Metzen. But Metzen just rejoined, what was it, last year? He came back to Blizzard. And if he does have his hands in Classic Plus, I have high hopes for Classic Plus. But the woman that's running the show now, Holly or whatever from Microsoft, garbage, dude. She wants to take the war out of Warcraft essentially and make it the woke crap, dude. Like, just killing the game, man. Yep, that's what I'm saying, Jimby. Like, yeah, too intimidating. My nutsack. Dude, it's Warcraft. Like, Zug. Orcs, you know what I mean? It's about war. It's about killing. Not having player houses and boys kissing boys. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's about like being thick-skinned, tough, whatever. Like, dude, I had a couple gay friends that played WoW and stuff, man, that don't play anymore because they're like, this game sucks now. I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's why I will not play retail, dude. It's too soft. It's not WoW. Nope, it's mine. Yeah. Well, I did read something, though, that he has a big hand in Classic Plus, but I don't know if he's, like, the lead person for that or not. I hope he is, though, man. Like, I really, really, really hope that he is. Oh, and by the way, like, I don't have nothing against, like, gay people and stuff, man, but, like, putting the woke agenda stuff in video games, it has to stop. This is to Zix, not you, Jimmy. You know my take on everything. But like, dude, politics and like all that need to stay out of games, dude. Like, there's no place for it. And if that's what people want to do, make a new IP for something like that. Make a new game for something like that, where people like us can enjoy story rich driven amazing games that's focused around what it always was, instead of changing it all, man, to cater a certain audience. He's gonna get him. Yes, you take that one, sure. No expected release date. If they do it, it'll be within the next 2 years. They don't really have time to mess around, man, and screw up. So what'll more than likely happen is when Midnight releases in March, to compensate for lack of content, they'll more than likely announce it sometime very soon. More than likely. And they'll be all like, comes out December 2026, blah, 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 because of the content drought. And then, because The Last Titan will be releasing probably around March next year, since they're doing 1 year spans on expansions instead of 2. So they will have to have something to keep people interested in playing. Yep. That'll more than likely be what it is. So I would count on it being released this year. But at the same time, dude, it's Blizzard. We really have no idea. The thing that I'm waiting on, though, is them to announce that they're porting it to Xbox. Because Microsoft. And because they did say there was kind of like shadow mentions or whatever it's called, that Midnight may have on its release may release on console. There's nothing that confirms that, though, so like this is just rumor and speculation. But if you look at modern WoW compared to classic WoW, there is a lot that they have changed with retail to make it more likely for controller players. I appreciate that, but why are my alerts not working, man? Hang on, I gotta fix this. Give me a second. What, Australia? No, I do not. Yes. No. Okay, well. No. See, there's cables everywhere. I don't know. They've been toying with controller stuff for a long time now, and the console stuff has been a rumor for ages. Yeah, but if you really look, if you look at what they have done, dude. Okay, the controller stuff seems very likely, man, because like they added in the 1-button rotation, Blizzard's 1-button rotation, not an add-on. So that speaks multitudes, man. They've been dumbing down the taking out all kinds of abilities and condensing them into passives and stuff. All right, where's this at? Activity feed, no. Streaming tools, overlays. Alerts, edit. It would be fantastic for them to expand to console. Absolutely. Will I play it on console? No, I'll always play it on PC. But it is a good way. Dude, I know so many people that cannot afford PCs and they're like, and this is what they say. WoW's gay, dude. Like, If it's not on console, blah, 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 blah. I don't see why you like that game. But they play Morrowind or Elder Scrolls Online. They play Final Fantasy. These other MMOs that console has. They're just hating because console does not have the ability to play WoW because WoW is not ported to console. But every single one of the people in the past that has ever, mark my words, ever said anything about it, dude, just wait. Because once it ports over, every single one of those people will play WoW. I will make a $5,000 bet. Action camera? What's up? All right, so I don't know if my alerts are working. Let's see. Twitch.tv/dashboard. Leave. Alerts. Alert box. Edit alerts. No thanks. Wait a minute. My, can you guys hear the alerts or is it me? I mean, so it's like a normal third person over the shoulder camera with auto cooking. So whenever Zix followed, you heard it say you pressed the wrong button? Or you pushed the wrong button, whatever, Deadpool. So you guys didn't hear that. You're good. Kai also raided me earlier, dude, and there was no alert for that. Do a channel point redemption, please. That worked. I don't. So what's happening here? Send test alert. Preview alert.
Why didn't you dodge?
Dude, what? Those work, but my like actual alerts are not. They're not working. I don't know. I'll mess with it. I did. I already did. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the alert stuff started last night, like with the follows and all that crap, dude. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna mess with it right now though, because I have to quote unquote take stuff apart. Did you see where Israel said that if we don't do basically everything that they say, that there will be consequences?
Why? Yeah.
I think it's crazy that rogues can two-tap, dude, with ambush. I mean, Twitch is... Within the next couple years, Twitch is going to be gone. At least all the gaming streamers, they'll be gone, dude. Twitch is more or less a porn site anymore anyways. But everybody knows where to find me. They can find me, because like where I multi-stream, you know this. People can follow my Kick, they can follow my YouTube. Blah, 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 blah. But eventually, Twitch is done. If Kick can actually do what Twitch is doing and get drops of some form, it's game over for Twitch, dude. 100% game over. Huh? Since when? Is it only for, like, partners then, or what? Oh, I didn't see nothing about drops. There might be a placeholder, but I don't think there's actual drops there yet. Yeah. Well, they also use Amazon servers too, which is funny. Yeah, it's probably just a placeholder. But that's good though. Because dude, once drops like fully take effect there, that's GG. That is a good game, sir, I do say. My old dude should be spawning because his body just despawned, so we got 60 seconds from that, I do believe. I prefer Kick over Twitch, man. But the only reason why I keep streaming to Twitch is because that little tiny chance of discoverability, like Zix, for example, stumbled upon the channel tonight. Wherever, the more places I can stream to at the same time, dude, the better. Horizon Hunters Gathering game? Mm-mm. Kick is worth it, man. For one, Kick, you don't have ads. You don't have to subscribe or nothing. Like, there's no ad revenue over there. No ad density or whatever you want to call it. But if you want to follow me on Kick and YouTube, my name on both of them is I'm Codeth, because there's some crap heel that don't even stream that has my name. I don't like it. I should try to patent my name. Not patent, but you know what I mean. Like turn into an actual brand. Trademark, yeah, that's it. Alright, where's this dude at? He should have respawned already. Wonder if it's going to be any good though. No, the Steam PC. Steam's console or whatever you want to call it. Do you think that will implement anything cool, like with the Steam Deck between the two, like some kind of communication between them, like the portal and whatever? I don't know if I told you, dude, but my wife picked up a portal for $20 a month. It was only like $100 altogether, but she's making payments on it for like $20 a month. A lot. She likes it a bunch. Me, there's just something like I don't like about handhelds, dude. I don't know if it's because they just feel too fragile or what it is. But like, even whenever I used to play my Game Boy all the time, play Pokemon, I would get headaches non-stop. I don't know if it's the squinting or what it is. But I mean, it is convenient. If I could sit on the couch or lay in bed and play WoW on something, dude, I would do that indefinitely. Which I know what's the one little mini handheld PC, Legion or whatever it is? I can't remember the name of it. But that, I saw Swifty, playing with it. Playing WoW on it.
Greetings, man.
Dude, I wish I would have known that you was getting rid of that thing, dude. I've been like, bro, I'll give you something for it.
Stay away from me.
65. Because there is ways to play games like WoW on those, right? Thank you, sir. If you end up playing Horde, Zix, which I'm letting you know this now, we're going to be raiding Karazhan the first week. I don't know what we need. We probably need... I don't know. I don't know what we need. But if you make a Horde character, dude, on Dreamscythe and, like, get it to 70, you can run heroics with us and stuff. I'll get you a guild invite and such. Yeah. Understandable. I know you like your tech. What am I doing, dude? I need to be skinning these. Just because I max out my skinning doesn't mean I need to stop. Yeah. Well, I mean, running something like this, dude, wouldn't be anything for that, you know? That's another reason I like the older WoWs compared to retail, dude. Like, graphically, man, it just runs so much better. Right on. Well, you do know there's character boosts and stuff too, right? Which I think for at least one character, it's worth it. Yeah. So is that what Steam Deck runs on, is Linux or what? Nice. Nice, man. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Yeah. Have you started raiding already? Burning Crusade raids don't drop until I think the 15th or something. I can't remember when it is. It's like a week or two away. It's 2 weeks after the Dark Portal opened. So if it opened up on the 5th and you add 14 days to the 19th. So it'll be the 19th. So 11 days. But like I said, character boost will, you know, boost a character to level 58. Max level 70. Just gotta learn the class and all that. But no matter what, if you play on Dreamscythe and you need a guild and to like learn the game a little more, these guys that I'm guilded in with, they're super helpful, dude. Really, really kind people. They'd be able to give you information and, you know, so on and so forth.
Greetings. May the stars guide you.
Dude, I am so tired of running back and forth up to there. What is this? Might as well go do that. There is more toxic people than there are kind people. But if you could have played WoW back in the day and experienced what I and many others experienced, dude, it was a solid community. People actually communicated with one another. Nowadays, people don't communicate. They just, I don't know. Yeah. I.e. what we call sweat lords. And those are the kind of people you don't affiliate yourself with. It's like I told my buddy that runs this guild. I told him, I said, dude, like, I don't want to be in a guild if everybody's super sweaty and, you know, parsing is a thing and all that. I'd rather not. And he's like, nah, man, it ain't like that. We play to have fun. Because at the end of the day, dude, it's a video game. You're not making a career out of it. You're not getting paid to do it. Even streamers, man, they're not getting paid to play this game. But they're getting paid by people for playing the game. Difference. I have quite a few made, but this is the only character that I got. I've only been playing the BC anniversary servers for 6 days now. My wife's playing too. Well, she's trying to play. Her Mac, dude, does not run this game well at all. She's worried that it's going to blow it up. It looks terrible too. Like, dude, I was almost there. the MacBook Mini M2 or something like that. Yeah. She said it, or she said she's going to play it till that computer comes in, Jimby. So she ain't like complaining about it or anything. It just, it does, dude, it looks like it only gets like 30 frames, if that. Like it does not, it don't look good. But now, like if I did like music production on it or something like that, it'd be dope. That's what their Macs are mainly used for, meant for, ain't it? I think that's what it is an M2 Air. It's I don't know. It's not that big. Well, every studio engineer that I've ever worked with, like recording music and stuff, that's what they all use was Macs. Every single one of them use the Mac. It's like it has some kind of counter thing with latency. Like if latency happens, it like does something. Use Mac for your FL Studio. Dude, I miss FL Studio. I used to make some weird stuff in it, man. By the way, Zix, I'm a musician. Also, one day we'll get back to making music streams and stuff. Made a lot of really good music on stream. Yeah. What kind of music you like, Zix? Because I play a lot of metal. Not like power metal, I'm talking like deathcore, like gent. Heavy stuff. The kind of stuff that you don't know what people are saying. I need to keep my eyes peeled for those. Oh, wow, dude, there's even more. What comes out of these? Wicker chest. I wonder if anything good comes out of them. Dude, they had to have done something to this, man, because rogues and feral druids are just shredding everything, man. And in the OG Burning Crusade, they did not kill like this. At all. Rock and reggae? What's your fundamental style of music? Like, what genre do you listen to more than the others? Country, jazz, worship, gospel, blues, folk? I thought it was despawned. Classical. I love classical music. Alright, this dude's bugged out. Where'd he go? Rock or alternative? So then you like stuff like Chevelle, Breaking Benjamin. Yeah, same here. I mean, I like all types of music, but I'm a metalhead. But like, dude, did you guys see where Brad passed away, the vocalist for Three Doors Down? I've been following his journey, man, with the cancer and stuff, and as a fellow follower in Christ, you know, it broke my heart to, like, but dude, like he said, man, just like Phil Roberts said, like, don't be upset that they're gone, man. Like, they know where they're going. And that's the same with me. If I ever die, just pray for me, man. Pray that I was a good enough servant that God let me get into heaven. Do not be upset. You said hell yeah. And I'm not saying, like, I could say hell. Like, it's technically not like a cuss word. I have the mouth of a sailor off Dreamscythe. I just choose not cuss on stream, but I will quote the burnt peanut and I'll say hell yeah. Hell yeah. And whenever I get mad, dude, you'll hear me cuss up a storm. But then I follow up with apologizing a lot, because a lot of people come to my streams and they don't like, you know, hearing cuss words all the time, and which is relatable. I understand. Yes. Jimby gifted it to me, and we put in some time, man, but the amount of hackers that's in that game right now just ruined it for me. I'll come back to playing it at some point. It's too good of a game to not play, but I would rather play it whenever it falls off. Whenever there's not as many hackers. Yeah. Yep. That's the big problem right there. People that play the console only version don't have issues. But the second they turn on crossplay, everybody's getting beamed in the dome. I play a lot of JRPGs, like Final Fantasy single player games. In March, that's all I will be streaming is JRPGs. For my birthday month. Crap. Well, it's not crap, but The old school games, that's where I come from. That's where my foundation was established as a streamer and a gamer. Is old school Final Fantasies, mainly PlayStation 1 and Super Nintendo era, like Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo, which was an absolute boss of a game. The OG was hard, dude. Like the original Super Nintendo version was really hard. I wonder if, I'm so curious about these. Something's got to come out of them. Dude, I have not got a single piece of dungeon loot other than this Coilfang Needler. I'm ready to finish this quest. Yep. I've been seeing those on my TikTok, dude. Blind people playing WoW because of like the... Not like fully blind, but you know, technically blind. But because WoW has certain, like, settings, graphic settings or whatever that allows it to be possible. Like fully blind? That's amazing though, man. That's always been one of my fears, is like going blind or deaf. I think being blind would be worse than being deaf, but I don't know. At the end of the day, they're both pretty crummy. You only need 2 more, man. Done. Let me get out of here. Now I gotta go top left and then go here and then circle down here. It's never ending.
Hello, man. Spirits be with ya, man. Be seeing ya. What you want?
Need to have all the freaking food that we can get. The eat at.
Relax. You be careful, man.
I remember this too.
Be good.
Be good. Be good, brother. And so we're gonna go north here, get these picnic baskets. What's that? And technically we don't have to kill anything. Stay away from the voodoo. They say stay away or keep away. Keep away. Keep away from the voodoo. They might say both. Oh, that's the other thing, dude. I can't remember is the Ring of Blood 65 or 67? Lead. Good. Wait, these guys don't drop mushrooms? What am I doing here then? What's up, dude? What's good, man? Doom shrooms, man. Doom shrooms. It's been pretty fantastic. Bro, get out of here. Like, I didn't get to play the classic. You know, I'm one of the original BC players, but I did not get to play it the second time around, so I had to jump on this one. And I'm glad that I did, because I'm really enjoying myself a whole bunch. Original Burning Crusade, I mained a warrior and a shaman, just like in vanilla. And in this, I wanted to play a rogue, because that's what my brother mained in Burning Crusade. And he died in 2010 in a car wreck. So it's kind of cool, you know, playing through the perspective that he had. But so far, dude, I'm loving the rogue. It's broke. I feel like right now, ferals and rogues are just, they're dirty butts at the moment. Little stinky cud. Alright, we can get out of here. Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna have me come back. I don't know. Might. Attack, yeah, it's going to, because I have the attack plans. I need to do this and then wrap around down here. What about you, biggest hater? Do you play BC? You play British Columbia, man? Oh no! Well, that sucks. Somebody just rip potato chip. Pretty sure it was an Alliance character too. So that's double funny. He said, "Oh shit." I'm really glad that I don't have to farm the Nether Drake rep, man. Because with that boost, you get a armored Nether Drake mount. Heck yeah. Are you playing WoW tonight? Yeah? Yeah? My wife said, yeah. Oh.